These Thursday night games suck, bro.
All right, and we're back with our sampler pod. Today we have a out of the ordinary live stream on a Thursday because today WWE had some mass releases to some talent. It was kind of expected after that deal with Endeavor last week. It all went down. They got rid of a bunch of executives and people from the office, over 100 people, which that was quite terrible. And it was almost expected that they were going to have some mass casualties and as for the wrestlers. And last week it started with, I know, two guys from NXT, two of the guys from Schism, that I know The Rock's daughter put like a heart emoji there, that like a heartbroken emoji. So I guess it started.
Oh, was it the tag team?
Yeah, but they've been wanting to go for a little bit. Like they wanted to leave, I think, like a few months ago, if I'm not mistaken.
You won't be missed.
Yeah, I mean it's good. Sometimes you need to go away. But yeah, and then and today was a little interesting because the first thing I think you texted me that Mustafa was leaving, right?
Yeah,
yeah. I was like,
crazy.
Yeah, and I was like, yeah. After he was getting like a decent push on NXT, it seemed
good. He was doing good.
Well, supposedly there was a match coming up with Dom on No Mercy, but that got scrapped, obviously. So yeah, I'm actually kind of shocked. He was a great talent. He was given a lot of opportunities. Yes. Were they necessarily the right opportunities? Not everybody's able to make chicken salad out of chicken-ish. Not everybody has that ability. So, he was great in the ring. He did have some personality, which he was showing, especially in this last run with NXT, which I think might have been his best time. Because I know he was going to have that match with Daniel Bryan, and he got injured, and that was going to be kind of his big hurrah, I guess, his big time to shine. And then he got injured. Kofi took his spot, and he just ran to town with it.
And don't get me wrong, like Mustafa Ali is good. He did get plenty of opportunities. Like out of everybody that came up in the same time with the cruiserweights, like with the cruiserweight tournament that they did. I don't know if you remember the one dude.
Here you have Zack Sabre Jr. You had
PJ something.
TJP.
Is that what it was?
Yeah, TJP. He was in Impact, and then he went to, I think he's in New Japan now, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, he was good, but then he seemed arrogant.
Yeah, there seemed to be some attitude issues there, because he was great in the ring. I mean, the guy's really, really good.
Yeah, but he just didn't connect. His promos were so cringe.
Yeah, I mean, some people aren't great at promos. So I mean, it's and that's okay. I mean, you should have managers. You should do a better job developing these guys, and if not, don't put them in the main roster if they're not ready yet.
So realistically, from that time, the only guy that was left was Mustafa Ali, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I think because what's his face? Pac. I forgot. Oh, Adrian Neville. I forgot his name in WWE.
Nah, he didn't come up from there.
No, but he was in the cruiserweight division in 205 Live.
Oh,
you're talking about just the tournament. Yeah, the tournament.
Yeah, just that tournament Mustafa Ali was still literally the last straw.
Yeah, because you have the Bangla boys, the ones that were with Jinder Mahal for a little bit. They were with him. There were the two shorter guys, two little guys that would bump for him. That would take his beatings, or basically the beatings for him. Then you had who else was in there? I know Zack Sabre Jr. was there, but he was just there just to get his name out there because he's in Japan and he's doing great. Who else was there? Well, anyways, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. Who's on there?
Then we had Emma, which it was weird because she just came back last year.
Yeah,
they didn't use her at all.
It was so random. Like, why you came back? I mean, she came back for a paycheck.
Yeah, I mean, I don't blame her. I mean, she got paid for a year, so it's probably more than she was making outside of WWE, or at least an easier schedule. The sad part is that she was expecting to go to Australia, her native country, because they announced it. I think it was today, if I'm not mistaken, that WWE is going to Australia, and and then like literally, I think like half an hour later, it's gone. It's like, okay, interesting.
I guess they got their best Australian person in
Grayson Waller.
Grayson Waller, yeah. I was gonna say the Waller effect.
Well, he could go by that. That's fine. Yeah, I think. But honestly, she was a very good wrestler for her time. I don't know how she probably would have been kind of in that Natalia type role, where kind of like a veteran. They didn't do much with her. I think they could have done something. Somebody like that, somebody with that much experience, they could have just thrown her out there, and she could have done some things. But
And the positive thing is she didn't come back with the.
Great, but she got over with that stuff. No matter
She
what,
did. She did.
it wasn't. It wasn't necessarily the coolest looking thing, but it was kind of funny though. It worked. I mean, especially she was with Santino at that time. Remember that? That was kind of a weird thing. And then remember she came back as Emelina, and then she lasted like literally like an hour, and then she was gone. And she came back as Emma next. I was like, what? You did all these promos, all these. They recorded all these shots and everything for her for like 3 months. She comes back. Nah, I don't want to be Emelina. Bye. Okay. All right. So no story, no nothing. It was like a complete 180 randomly. But yeah. Then we have Elias. Walk with Elias. He was
Ezekiel's coming back, bro.
That would be plot twist. That would be great, though. I mean, for his own sake. I mean, no matter what. I mean, we don't want to see any of these guys not have a job. I mean, it sucks. Even though some of them have not been utilized the right. Hey, man, yeah, it is what it is. But the thing is that some of these guys are, and we can see some of them did have a lot of potential. Some of them we weren't big fans of. But no matter what, I mean, it's still somebody trying to feed their family. No matter what, it's still a bad situation, and especially when they're announcing that WWE is making more money than they've ever made, it's kind of like, kind of hurts to a certain extent. They're giving you all these big, grand, great news, and then all of a sudden, hey, let's get rid of a bunch of people, and I know that you had to do that. You had to do that.
What's going to happen?
Yeah. And most of these people we did, like Mustafa Ali, we've been calling it since we started the podcast, honestly. Elias, actually, in the last episode that we have about releases, is there. Then your boy, your favorite wrestler in the planet. But I think I'm more of a fan than you are. Top Dollar.
Top Dollar. Money, 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 money.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. Like I said again, I don't enjoy that he lost his spot, that he lost his job. But I mean, honestly, he wasn't really contributing that much. His in-ring was not that great. He had decent promos.
So what's going to happen now with Adonis and B-Fab? Because they were both heels.
Oh, I think they're just going to hide. They're like, wait, you forgot about us? That's it.
Karrion Kross is next, bro. He over there acting like the Matrix and shit. Oh,
bro, he's literally going full John Cena.
Yeah,
you can't see me.
Nope.
He's gonna pull a Bo Dallas, which he was on the roster for like 3 years and nobody saw him.
Yo, I'm telling you, bro. Like, he's next. Karrion Kross is next.
Yeah, possibly, but but Top Dollar. I think going back to that faction, they made such a huge mistake letting go of Swerve. Why did they let go of the best guy? Like,
didn't he have an attitude problem?
I don't know, but the guy's doing great things in AEW, and the guy's a beast. Like, he's amazing in the ring. He can cut great promos. He has the presence. He has everything. Like, he's somebody, and attitude problems, whatever. I mean, come on. WWE's dealt with worse than him.
It's kind of crazy how many people left from WWE to AEW? Like 10? So like out of 10 or 15 or whatever, like only like 3 are really, or 4 are really doing really good. Maybe 5 if you want to count CM Punk, but that didn't last that long.
Yeah, but CM Punk really didn't come from WWE. He'd been out for like 7 years, so that kind of doesn't count. He was basically retired. So then you had Daniel Bryan.
John Moxley, Daniel Bryan. Swerve, even though Swerve was from the Indies.
Yeah, but Swerve, he went from NXT to AEW. Then you had let's see, I think I'm missing Keith Lee. He hasn't done much over there either.
He's trash.
He's
Wildcat, Bobcat, Puma, Penn State,
House Cat,
not Nittany Lion,
like Siamese cat.
Get the fuck out of here.
No, but he's there. Adam Cole, which apparently he's injured again. Like he didn't even wrestle
Adam
last night, and he's
Cole,
injured.
baby.
Man, such a bad luck, bro. Like he just comes out and he like
He's
already.
so good, bro.
Yeah. But
Oh, didn't he almost break his neck? Ain't that ain't
no, it
wasn't it
was a
him or
concussion. It was concussion. He had a bad concussion, like really, really bad. Supposedly they said that he may have had to retire at that point. So it was that bad. It was almost like a Daniel Bryan type situation.
it wasn't Moxley?
No, Moxley. No, well, Moxley also had had a concussion yesterday. Apparently, with he was wrestling. Who was it? Phoenix.
Phoenix, yeah.
And then they had to change the ending of the match because of it. And then after the match, for whatever reason, Tony Khan and him are dancing, especially Tony Khan. Like, it's like, dude, take this man to the hospital or something. What are they doing? He's like, nah, I just got my bell rung. I'm okay. I'm good. Even if John Moxley tells you he's okay, Tony Khan, go to the damn hospital.
Yeah, you still gotta check on him.
Yeah, what do you think Triple H would have said? What do you think Vince would have said? He's like, no, there's no, I'm not asking you. I'm telling you, you got to go. Yeah. So, another guy, Rick Boogs.
Boo!
That one hurts me a bit, not because he was great, but I liked his attitude. Like he was just a fun dude. Like he seemed like he was fun. Yeah, the whole thing with the air guitar and all that stuff. They definitely did not use him that well. He did have a kind of cool old timey look, which they could have done a lot more with him.
He did.
Like,
yeah, he did.
He was. I mean, the guy was massive too.
He did ass look like if what's his name? Johnny Mercury? Johnny Mercury? The
Freddie
guy
Mercury?
from Queen? Yeah, is it Freddie?
Yeah.
Freddie Mercury, if he went and became a bodybuilder, that's what he looked like.
Yeah, I don't know if you remember him, but he looks just like Dan Severn from UFC, like from the first UFC.
I have no idea.
Yeah, he was one of the guys that fought with Shamrock a couple of times.
Damn, that's
over battles. Yeah, that's when like it started. They made UFC to a certain extent.
That was UFC 1.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it may have been. Actually, it may have been. He had Riddick Moss, which this one I feel really bad for both of them because him and Emma just got how do you call it? They're se comprometieron. How do you call it?
They got engaged.
They got engaged. So now it's like literally both of them. That sucks, bro. Like that really sucks. At least if you would have one guy, one of them to at least kind of hold the fort down for a bit. But so hopefully they can do something. Hopefully he can do something. And I think, and honestly, of all the people here, to me, he was the one with the most potential. Like I know he didn't have that great of a character or anything like that in WWE, but even Paul Heyman thought that he could have been a main event player. Paul Heyman. If Paul Heyman says that about somebody, Paul Heyman has a great eye for talent. Like he sees talent where nobody else sees talent.
Well, he got the eye for it, bro.
Yeah, no, I mean, shit, he's great. I mean, he gave CM Punk the shot in WWE to help him out when he was in OVW. I mean, obviously Brock Lesnar you could see from a mile.
Brock Lesnar. Yeah.
That he was smart enough to get involved with. I mean, he literally did one of the best jobs of turning someone, doing a complete 180 with someone, which was Roman Reigns. Because Roman Reigns, honestly, before Paul Heyman, he was just a white meat babyface, which nobody cared about. Like we were talking about somebody getting chances. Roman Reigns had a fair share. He had like 8 years of opportunities.
I always said, bro, turn him heel and unleash
Everybody said that.
Turn him heel and unleash him.
Like the guy.
That's what you gotta do, bro.
Yeah, the guy looks like a heel. He had a great look. He's pretty decent in the ring, but
I miss him. We haven't seen him in like a month and a half.
Yeah, at this point, they're gonna have an Amber Alert for him.
We need some Roman Reigns back on the storyline. Come on, man. I haven't cut a promo. He's gonna be like, "Yeah, I was on vacation."
Well, yeah, we know. We know you're on vacation.
On vacation for like a month and a half. And I mean, like the man deserves it, but still,
come on, dude. Like he barely wrestles as it is, and then you're gonna have it like. How many times has he wrestled this year? 3 times?
No, 4. I think 4 or 5.
Wow, wow,
No, no.
big difference.
I think it's like 8, just because he's done a couple live events.
Yeah, but that doesn't even count. That's not
Man,
on
that shit
TV, so I don't
counts. He
see
rap.
it. I don't see it. I mean, come on. Like Dolph
But
Ziggler had more matches than him on TV.
no, he didn't. Dolph Ziggler
I'm
has
just
been on
saying.
TV once this year. Like,
Maybe. Well, he was on NXT for a little bit. He had a
uh,
decent run down there, though.
what was I gonna say? Nah, man. Like, at least they're building up other characters, I guess.
They have no choice. So they're not just going to leave half an hour of the show.
It's like Roman said, Vince is back. Nah, bro. I'm taking my vacation right now. Fuck this.
I'm out.
And
God damn it, Roman.
he knows they ain't gonna fire him. Like, realistically, you ain't gonna fire your cash cow. Like, you ain't gonna start it.
I could just imagine Vince McMahon FaceTiming Roman Reigns like with a dad thing with his face
Yeah.
like really close. Roman. What,
And then all
we
you see
need
is their
you.
forehead. All
Are
see-
you here? Though, but you know, kind of going down the list, just a couple of quick ones. We had Aaliyah, which she kind of had a little bit of a tiny little run there with Raquel Rodriguez, and that was gone in like 3 weeks.
Yeah, that went nowhere.
In fact, one of the matches she didn't even wrestle, right?
Yep.
She just showed up and pinned, and that was it. And apparently, she has the shortest match ever in WWE when she pinned Natty in 3 seconds. So literally, they went into the ring and 1, 2, 3, gone, done. Which I don't even remember that. But
It was on a SmackDown.
oh, it was okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, the big one here was Dolph Ziggler, which I'm actually a little surprised that they would let him go. Honestly, I think he probably wanted to leave at this point. He's probably like, hey, you're not using me. I'm not doing anything.
I mean, he was offered another opportunity and like another type of entertainment. I don't- so like, and there goes his chance. But like, realistically, bro, I think he shouldn't wrestle again. I think he should be done. Call it.
I mean,
call it a day.
he's still good in the ring. He could still put some people over. They could still use him. And I think, for example, then again, which he may end up in AEW. Of all the people here, I think he's the most ready for AEW. Maybe him and Mustafa. But I think he could do wonders in AEW. One, the schedule isn't that tough. 2, his brother's there, so he could help his brother get over, right? He could teach him a lot. It's not the same thing as, hey, bro.
Who's his brother?
I forgot it. Whatever Nemeth. I forgot. I forgot his. But his gimmick is kind of lame. He's like, oh, I'm the hunk or something like that. Whatever. It's quite terrible. So hopefully Dolph will help him a little bit there, because no matter how bad Dolph may have been at certain times, still eons better than his brother. Ryan Nemeth. That's what it is. So and plus the fact, AEW of all companies, they definitely need somebody with experience that could teach these guys how to sell, how to wrestle, because he is a damn good wrestler no matter what. He oversells in my opinion, but he can teach these guys, because these guys never sell for, I mean, they just do like 15 Canadian destroyers and nothing. It's like nothing ever happened.
And they just stand up like the dead man Undertaker.
Yeah, exactly. Even the Undertaker sold more than some of these people.
Yeah, that's a fact.
That's the sad part.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think he's gonna do some things. He'll probably probably have a good 2-3 year run, and he should be okay. Shelton Benjamin, kind of on the same thing. I think his time has already passed to a certain extent.
Yeah.
I almost feel like I have, like, obviously the nostalgia hitting me, which kind of sucks. It's like, because it seems like Shelton Benjamin has always been there, even though he left the company for a few years. But he's always a constant. Like, no matter what, you turn on the TV, at some point, he's going to pop up. He's going to do a job, but he's going to pop up. But he's another guy that I think they should have tried to put him in NXT. Maybe they offered him something to do something, not necessarily as a in-ring wrestler, but as a trainer. I think he'd be fantastic. I mean, the dude's amazing in the ring. Still to this day, he's great in the ring.
I think he will be great. Yeah. He will
Yeah.
be great. Just hoping talent in NXT. Like you said.
Yeah. Now, then you had Masay and Mansoor.
Who?
Which Masay and Mansoor, the maximum male models.
Maze?
Yeah, it was Marseille. They changed it to Marseille when he went to the male
Oh,
models.
I thought it was
He was
May.
Mace. Yeah, it was Mace, but then they changed it to Marseille.
They both were trash.
Even though
Good thing that they
I
left.
think it's Dio Madden. But yeah,
Let's
I
send them
mean,
over to TNA.
possibly. Actually, most of these guys I think would do well in TNA.
I mean, I could probably go to TNA and do well.
No.
I could probably cut a better promo than any of them.
No, I don't know if they're that desperate, but could be. But yeah, but then we know once Maxine was out of their group, we knew that was going nowhere. She was the only thing that kept them together. Then our girl, Dana Brooke.
No, Dana.
Our Dana is gone. No, but I mean we expected it. We've been saying it since we started the podcast. This is another one of those that it's like, oh wait, she's still around. Okay, cool. And the sad part is, she tries harder than probably most people there.
Yeah, that sucks. She left.
Yeah.
R.I.P. to her WWE career.
Yeah. Hey, who knows what she's gonna do next? But I don't know. Let's see. Then we had a Commander Aziz, Dabakato. Yeah, so he's gone. Your boy.
You don't get to grab dicks anymore.
Privates. We're live. We're live, brother. We're live.
So yeah.
Yeah. Then you had Shanky, gone.
Who?
Shanky. He's the big dude that used to dance.
Oh, the guy with the super long arms.
Yeah.
Yo, the man looked like a 2K character whenever
He
he
was
was
weak. He did. He looked like a 2K. No, actually, he looked like a No Mercy character.
Bro, like, I'm about to show you, dude.
1999 or something. But yeah, him, Quincy Elliott, which I have no idea who he is. Bryson Montana, Julissa Leon.
Quincy Elliott was the big dude.
That look like a new Mark Henry.
Yeah.
How did he even get a chance? Right? He didn't even.
He used to drive like a little scooter to wrestling.
Okay.
Bro, this is what Shanky looked like.
But then you had Bryson Montana, Julissa Leon, Dana MacArthur, Kevin Ventura, and Alexis Gray.
I have no idea.
Yeah, a lot of these people are just from the Performance Center, which they may wrestle once in a blue moon. But hey, sometimes, like Jim Ross has said in the past, sometimes you have to go learn a new hold and come back. You know, we've had that happen before. And like, never say never, especially with the younger guys. Like, listen, you know, Shelton Benjamin, I think he's done. Dolph is done, but probably Mustafa. But somebody, you know, like let's say like a Riddick Moss, for example. Let's say if he's able to do something, because as non-great as he has been with in WWE, but look at what Drew McIntyre did.
Nah, look at what Matt Cardona did.
Oh, but he's killing it.
Yeah, he's killing it, and he was a freaking jobber.
Yeah.
I mean, he got a little push because he became like kind of like the LA Knight of that. You know what I mean? At that time, that he got super over.
Yeah.
By himself.
And then Vince is like, God damn it, I say if you're over.
Yeah.
Squashed.
Pretty much. Pretty much. And then he became a guy in like the indies. He's gotten like pretty much all the world heavyweight champions with every company.
And he's done even death matches, which I wasn't expecting him to do death matches. Like I'm not a fan of that style of wrestling, but I was like, damn, bro, like he's taking it serious. It's not easy. Like no matter what, like take a pizza cutter to your head. It's not easy. It's nasty.
Dude, I use a pizza cutter every other day, bro. And it's just like,
no, it's just bad. But yeah, man, I hope all these people fall on their feet again. They're very talented, everyone in their own right. And guess what? No matter what, you made it to the mountaintop. You made it to WWE. There's a lot of wrestlers out there that would kill for that opportunity, to even be there on a house show, to even have a shot at WWE, and they were able to have a steady job with them for a few years. So you know, no matter what, you guys got to give yourselves a round of applause. You guys do have a lot of talent. We want to see you out there. Prove everybody wrong. This is your opportunity to tell WWE that they were wrong and that they're missing out on a great opportunity. Like we've said before, there's a bunch of people that have done it. You guys can do it too.
They should have gotten rid of Braun Breaker, realistically.
They're not going to get rid of Braun Breaker. He's, bro, he's, as much as you may hate it, but he's the new Roman Reigns.
No,
The handpicked guy. Yes, it is.
respectful.
Watch. Bro,
All right, so
watch.
Tribal Chief Roman Reigns is a different guy compared.
Have you seen Roman in FCW? Not that good. So
So he's a big dog Roman Reigns. There we go.
exactly like when Roman Reigns started. But he was handpicked. Like he's going to be one of these guys where it's not like Daniel Bryan, that Daniel Bryan forced himself to be the guy or one of the most important guys. He's like handpicked. Like he's going to fail a bunch of times, and it doesn't matter. He's still going to make it.
Matter.
He's still going to make it.
Oh shit.
So let's see.
Sorry,
All right.
guys. It's been a long day.
Yeah, it's been a long day. We're trying to get this darn live stream up and running, but at least we got it done. So, all right. So just remember, as always, hey, like and subscribe. Make sure to take a look at our other videos. Comment. Let us know what you want. Let us know what you would want us to cover in our own style. We don't want to copy anybody. We want to be us. All right, guys. Peace.